Get in here. Get in here. I'm collecting union dues today. We'll see if this thing even went out live. I'm not sure if we're even live right now. I gotta turn the brightness down on that. I don't want my phone overheating. A little bit of overheating going on with that thing the other day when I was doing a live show. Let's see if she went out. Has anybody got the anybody get a notification? Woo, there we are. OTR live. It's a truckers union show. Come on now, gather around. We'll talk about all the latest things of trucking. I'm doing it on this Bluetooth because hey, I forgot to get the other one set up, so hopefully the audio's good. Normally I use the 650 when I go live or record videos. It has better noise cancellation than the old ass 450. This is a 7-year-old 450. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna do a quick live show here. I got a 3:30 in the morning of Walmart delivery, so got to get to bed here in a little while. Just stopped. I don't know. Probably won't eat dinner. I had an Arby's sandwich for lunch. I think that'll hold me till tonight. I meal prepped a little bit for the week. I cooked a bunch of sausage this Sunday. I was sitting around. Yeah, Sunday I cooked that. Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember which day. I cooked a pound of sausage and been doing a lot of sausage and eggs this week. You know, just something quick. Throw a couple eggs in there. Throw some sausage in there. Boom. Boom. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming in, joining me. It looks like it's finna cloud up, finna rain here, boys. The things you see in trucking here, we got us I tell you, it's sorry, distractions. I got a guy, looks like he's an ISIS recruit there. He's got his flip-flops, he's got a towel wrapped around his head, hiding his face. Who knows what he's up to? Sounds like the old reefer unit's going through a defrost back there, so hopefully you guys can hear me. She's cranking on 26 degrees. I got a load of chicken on here going to Walmart tonight or in the morning. Yeah, that's what we're doing. See if we put that down. That might help a little bit. Yeah, let me get some comments here. I'm always a little weary of parking at a rest area, you know. Anybody else? I was afraid the guy's gonna pull up too far, you know, like this guy right here. Dang, can't read comments, those are too dark. So my CB dilemma I got into, I don't think I'm gonna buy a new CB. I think I'm gonna buy a new CB microphone. I just hate spending the money. And actually, before I buy a new CB microphone, I'm so cheap, I'm gonna take this one apart and see if I can fix it. I hate spending money on things that I don't have to have. Like, I don't have to have a CB. You know, I get through life pretty good without a CB. The only time I really ever turn on a CB is when it's really, really snowy or rainy out. I'll kick it on. My GPS tells me where the traffic backups are. Like today, I come over the top of a hill and traffic was stopped. Didn't even care. I already knew the traffic backup was going to be there. You know, I'll tell you like this: if you don't run live traffic on a GPS, on your phone or on a secondary device, run Google Maps. That way you get that live traffic. That way you know where the backups are. I highly recommend that. You know, no coming over a hill or around a curve and, you know, boom, traffic is stopped on you. Because yeah. There was a guy pulling like a 30-foot RV that did not know traffic was stopped over the hill, and he lit them up. He left some black marks on that road, them RV tires. So, you know, just be aware of that. Sterling Wheels in the house, number 1, over Helen Nut. Okay. What's going on, Sterling? Leafland Transport, I see you. What's up? What's up, CJ Hudson? Thank you for being here. First in the house. Okay, you're first in my book. Stands Transport's in the house. What's up? Ashley, please. Talking about the broker. Okay. Uh-oh. We moved to a different live show. I'd rather stay on my live show. YouTube. Fake Trucking's in the house. Boom, Hollywood. You trucking and live, you must be making that 75 cents load mile. I know I'm getting the hell blinded out of me right now. That's about all I'm getting. Yes, that's what I was going for. We're not doing great. We're not losing money. You know, that's the key. Let me see if I can hang my safety vest up here. What is going on here is it's cloudy out there, okay? But it keeps going from cloudy to sunny to cloudy to sunny. Really getting on my nerves. Really getting on my nerves here. Oh, damn, how am I going to do that? That's a question for the agent. There we go. There we go. Let that thing block the sun. Yeah, that's much better. It's much better. Fake Trucking, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Hollywood, thanks for coming in. Roger Berry's in the house. Hello from the Killing Fields. Whew, Lamar Ave in Memphis. Sterling Will says, Kaplow. Damn it, Sterling Will. Channel member, by the way, Sterling Will. Thank you very much. Roger Berry says, new Volvo is doing wonderful. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Roger Berry got that new Volvo. Night Ranger's in the house. Great morning. Great reporting on Trucker News. You're better than Ron Burgundy. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming in. Night Ranger, FedEx Freight is for sale. You can buy the whole thing, brother, if you want it. They got her up for sale. 2026. What do y'all think? What do you think that's going to sell for? And would it be a good investment? FedEx Freight, the largest LTL freight business in the country. I did not know that. Anybody want to go in with me on FedEx Freight? FedEx Freight. We'll start a poll. I ain't had a poll in a while. Would you invest in FedEx Freight? I think I would. LTL is going to be around forever. So I think so. 53 people in the house. Only 5 likes. Get up on that like button if you could for me. I'd much appreciate it. That sports guy says, what's the best food? What's the best trucking food? Hard-boiled eggs. It is the perfect food. Okay? It lasts for days. And, I mean, let's face it. The farts. There's nothing better than a hard-boiled egg fart. I mean, you can strip the paint off a Peterbilt with those farts. Trust me. Stands Transport, dealing with an ABS speed sensor this week. Hopefully just a sensor and not a rubbed wire somewhere in the system. Ooh, what kind of truck you got? I used to have those ABS sensor problems all the time on my Freightliner. And then it gets rid of your cruise, or not my cruise, it would get rid of my, it would get rid of something that I liked. I don't know, I can't remember what it would get rid of now. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, I used to have those a lot. I've had one ABS sensor problem on the Peterbilt, and I don't even think it was really a problem because, maybe it was. Maybe it was becoming a problem. But anyway, during my last annual inspection, get this, okay? The truck had no ABS problems, okay? I literally drive the truck 500 yards from a parking spot to the shop. And somewhere along the way, it throws an ABS code. And I have to get a damn sensor replaced before I can even do the annual inspection. That's trucking, folks. That's trucking. But I think that sensor was becoming a problem anyway. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. It wouldn't be like $100 to replace it, so it is what it is. Sterling Trucking Deliveries in the house. Is this a lottery ticket mukbang tarot reading lactating review channel? Yes. Yes, if you want to whip it out and breastfeed, I will review that. I will give it a rating of 1 to 10 of how you're breastfeeding. I can do that. I can do that. Gary Bates in the house. Donkey donk. Honky tonk. Donkey donk. Is that what you're saying? John says, you in Ohio? Whoo, man. I chugged a bottle of water from it live. Got the guts all stirred up. John wants to know, you in Ohio? No, I'm not in Ohio yet. I could be in Ohio, but I'm not. I chose to not be in Ohio today. Grumpy Trucker drinking Tim Hortons iced coffee while watching reruns of Happy Days when Dual was 10 cents. Damn, love them Happy Days. Nix's is in the house. Hello, what's up? The sports guy says, where are you? I'm in Kentucky. Find the meat. I'm in Kentucky today. Deeper, Jonathan. Go deeper. Yeah, I'm in Kentucky today. Gary Bates, thumbs up, poop emoji. Ashley says, I hold wine. They tell me don't parking in the rest area. I hold wine. They tell me don't park in the rest area. Okay. True that. Sterling Trucking Delivery says, I need a CB. Can I get directions to Circuit City? Circuit City, yes, you can. You will need a time machine. Hop in your time machine, you turn on the flux capacitor, and you'll be right back where you need to be. 62 people in the house, 16 likes. We're getting a little better. You guys are getting a little better. The union dues are the like button. If you're an OTR trucker, you're in here, you got to pay your dues. You got to hit the like button for me. If you're trucking down the road, I get it. Don't worry about it. If you're watching this on a replay, hit the thumb button, whatever you got to do, you know. Take a reach right above your P cup and hit the like button for me if you could. So, yeah, I've been doing a lot of research on CBs here lately because the other day during the snowstorm, I realized I wasn't getting out. I could hear what people were saying to me, but they couldn't hear me because the guy was literally right in front of me, like maybe 2 truck lengths in front of me, and he couldn't hear me. So I'm not getting out. I can hear people, but I can't get out, which I'm okay with actually. But there are times where I would like to say things, like I could help people. Because the guy was asking the other day, he was like, how far is it to this, how far is it to this truck stop? And I already had that truck stop punched in on my GPS, and I knew it was like 20 miles down the road, and I couldn't communicate that to him. So, I think what I'm going to do is, I looked at Love's today. Love's wants $47.99 for a CB microphone. I'm just like, I just don't get it. I can buy the whole damn thing. For $50 on Amazon. You can get a CB microphone for $13 on the internet. So I probably go that route before I go and spend $50 at a truck stop. I'll just have one, sent to the house. But I'm going to take this one apart when I get done with this live show. I'm going to take it apart and see if I got a loose wire or something. Oh, I'd love to save that $13. Oh, I'd love to save that money. I hate spending money. Ryson says, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen on the open road? Oh, my goodness. I had a full-blown fat trucker walk around, get out of his truck. He wasn't really walking around. I seen a fat, about a 300-pound trucker get out of his truck at the rest area one time, butt naked. I seen a guy butt naked. That's pretty crazy. You know, you think about things you can't unsee. That's definitely one of them. I don't know. I've seen some crashes. I've seen some. I seen a guy drive his truck off into a swamp and totally destroy it. And when I stopped to check on him, he ran up to me and said, "Do you know the weight limit on this road?" And I said, "You realize you just destroyed a truck and trailer and freight and everything, right?" And he was just more concerned about the weight limit on the road. You know, not born of this country, that type of guy, you know. Funny stuff. This Trucking Life's in the house. Howdy, howdy. Pine Coal Max in the house. Hi, redhead. Who's redhead? Who's redheaded? I am not redheaded. Who's redhead? This Trucking Life, congrats, STD. Burping, yes, I burp. It happens. It's a natural function. I make no excuses for what I do in life. Ryson says, "What's the craziest thing you've ever seen on the road?" That's trucking in the house. Howdy ho there, trucker. Truck lover. Truck lover. James is in the house. Hello, James. Cents per mile coming on in. What's up, cents per mile? Says, just loaded up my $900 load for 80 miles. Just waiting out this Minnesota traffic. Oh, come on. Minnesota traffic ain't that bad, is it, this time of day? You kidding me? TC's in the house. Hello, I subbed. Thank you very much for that. Sterling says, the new Volvo looks sharp. Yes, be careful with a sharp Volvo. I'm just saying. Joey's in the house. What's the union meeting about? Trucking and whatnot. Today we're discussing pick your dog poop up. You're making us look bad out here. Oh, man. So, the rest area I'm at, there's about a 50-foot patch of grass. And I can either walk all the way down and catch a sidewalk, or I can cut across this grass straight to the rest area, okay? I cut through the grass, and I swear to God, it's just all dog poop. That's all it is. You can't, I mean, every step is dog poop. You know, this is controversial, but I'm going to say it because I don't care. I don't think dogs belong in trucks, to be honest with you. And most truck drivers can't take care of their damn self. They sure as hell don't deserve a dog. You know, I love dogs. Got a dog. Would not ever put my dog in the truck. He'd be miserable. You know, sitting in his truck all day, bouncing up and down the road. That's just my take, though. I know it's going to light a lot of fires, probably piss a lot of people off. I just don't think dogs belong in trucks. It's not for them. Night Rangers in the house. Some lanes are good, some lanes are bad. Come on with it. Sterling says FedEx Freight is the largest LTL carrier. Leftover, baby. Vegan Rick's in the house. Is this one of those transgenders? I don't know. I'm illiterate, but that don't look right. Sis from Miles says, is their stock on a tank from Tom Hanks being on Epstein's list? Damn it, boy. Is Tom Hanks on Epstein's list? I never trusted Tom Hanks. I'll be honest with you. One of them fellers, I just never trusted. Something about Tom Hanks, I just can't be trusted. Would you invest in FedEx Freight? 41% say no. 59% say, 41% say yes. 49% no. So most people would not. Damn. 60% of people not investing in FedEx. That's crazy. 6 simpers in the house. Roller wieners are the most trucker friendly food. I believe that. There's a reason every truck stop sells roller wieners. Truckers love a wiener. Come on. Truckers love slapping a big greasy wiener right down their gullet. Old school, new schools in the house. Sauerkraut. Delicious. Delicious. Night Ranger, 6 hours of driving a day, 6 days a week. The pay is wonderful. There you go. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Stands a 2019 Freightliner Cascadia. Yeah, my old Cascadia had a lot of ABS issues. I replaced probably, I don't know, probably about one a year. It seemed like I was replacing about one a year on that Freightliner. Sterling Trucking Delivers says, I had Popeye's chicken farts all day. Smells worse than where the chicken comes from. Oh, that's pretty bad. I hate the smell of Popeye's chicken. If I stop at a TA with a Popeye's, that smell gets me. Yeah. Which, I mean, it ain't just Popeye's, I guess. Most fried chicken places kind of get me. They get me. Art of Mind is in the house. Highway Astronauts Unite. I like that. Highway Astronauts. Joey's in the house. Night Ranger 6 hours. Yeah, that's not trucking. Yeah, hey, if you can truck for 5 minutes a day and get by in life, I say do it. I mean, you know, I'm not here to impress anybody. I'm here to make the most money I can and go home. Bid my money and go home. That's why I don't want to buy a new CB. I'm like, you know, if I spend $100 on a CB, that's $100 I could do, you know, something else with, kind of is what I'm thinking. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Chief Ray Holler, good afternoon from the Piss Lot Fuel Island. Why does trucking smell like pee so much now? Woo-wee. Man, woo-wee-pee. Dennis in the house, I give you 1 like. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's all I'm looking for. 1 like button. 1 like button. 61 people in the house, 31 likes. Come on now. Primal Smash, what's up, Cash? Not much, hanging out. Got a delivery early in the morning, so I shut her down. And then I got to go pick up a load of eggs tomorrow. High-valued freight. Got a load of eggs I got to pick up tomorrow. And, yeah, got to go get the truck washed. Luckily, you know, there's a truck wash on the way, so we'll swing in there. It's first come, first serve. Pick up tomorrow. And then we're going to Minnesota, and I'm taking next week off. So you probably won't see much out of Cash next week. I might do a live show from vacation just to, you know, keep the algorithm going. We'll see. We'll see. Gabriel's in the house. Did you spend time with Jesus Christ today? Woo! Jesus rides shotgun with me every day. Okay, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I tried to get my company to get me a login for Jesus so he could take the wheel. Company says Jesus has not passed a DOT physical yet. Okay, they said when Jesus turns in his physical to the state and it's approved on the website, then Jesus can take the wheel. But they said until Jesus gets certified DOT physical, he cannot take the wheel. Sterling Trucking Delivers. New channel, by the way. Sterling Trucking Delivers. Let me make him a moderator. My moderator. Where's he at? Sterling. There he is. Moderate. Add as moderator. Standard moderator. There you go. Drop a link, Sterling. Sterling's got Trucking Delivers, baby. Come on. Alex Foley's in the house. I'm investing in Remington stock. Is Remington got something going on? D'Angelo's in the house. Get a president. I'm the union president. Come on. Y'all don't trust me as the union president? I promise I won't embezzle all the money. Sorry. There's a guy over there backing up, and I thought his wheels were off the ground. I was about to have to jump out and record this guy flipping his truck off the side of a cliff, but he's got a lift axle. He does have tires off the ground. It's a lift axle. Sorry. Distractions and whatnot. It's when you see something like that, it kind of catches your eye. When a guy's moving forward, but his rims aren't turning, it's like, what's going on over there? Sorry about that. But yeah, I want to be the union leader of the OTR Truckers Union. I promise I won't embezzle all the money. You know, I mean, will I embezzle enough to get a speedboat? I mean, I look like a speedboat guy, right? Come on. Come on. John, you must be to Washington Courthouse. You can on the side of the street over by Lowe's Distribution. I'm headed to Atlanta Costco. Not Washington Courthouse, Ohio. Not Washington Courthouse, Ohio. Close though. Good guess. Good guess. Been there a bunch of times, but that's not the one I have in the morning. Good luck with that Atlanta Costco. Atlanta Costco, was that the one I was at? Do they let you park there anymore? I think they still do. I can't remember. I feel like there's a side lot that they let you park on over there. I was at the Costco in Morris, Illinois a while back. They're only letting 40 trucks a night park there, they told me. They said when they get to 40 trucks, no more trucks can park there. So, I don't know. Results may vary, but I was told to leave and come back. Which really made me mad because I was only like 30 minutes early. And they're like, you can't line up until 4 o'clock. So you're going to have to leave. And this was like 3:30 in the morning. I had to go over to the TA and, you know, sit at the fuel island. Oh, God, thank God nobody was recording Epic Trucking Fails, me sitting at the fuel island, right? Oh, baby. Light Sevi says oil up. Okay. I'm working with a company right now that's supposed to be doing some kitchenware stuff, and I think it would be great for the truck. So I'm trying to get them to send me some products to test because they have a sous vide machine. I don't know if you guys are familiar with sous vide, not sous vide. That's how you get a date in Iowa. This is sous vide, not sous vide. Sous vide. That's how you get traction in the winter in Iowa. Okay, get you a date. Put her in the back. Put her in the bunk. Get your grip on them steer tires. No, this is sous vide. This is a method of cooking. But this company has air fryers, sous vide, and wireless digital thermometers. I'm trying to get them to send me some stuff to test so I can say if it's good or not. Be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool. Davy Farms used to be 4BT Cummings, okay? What you trucking? Today I'm trucking chicken. We're going to Walmart with some chicken meat. I don't know what it is actually. Who knows? A mix of everything, I think. It's like a million bill of ladings with this. Members Mark drumsticks. Member Marks, that's Sam's Club, ain't it? Yeah, this is Members Marks drumsticks. And Pallet Wood Shep. And Members Mark. What would WOG be? WOG. It says Member Mark WOG. Huh. I don't know what that means. But it's 30,000 pounds. 23,900 pounds of Members Mark drumsticks. I love drumsticks. That's probably my favorite part of the chicken is the drumstick. I'm more of kind of a dark meat type of guy. I like chicken thighs, chicken legs. Come on. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll eat chicken breast straight out the can. Y'all know me. I'm a canned meat connoisseur. Yeah, we hauling chicken today. Chicken. Mike Jones in the house. Gingers don't have souls. Okay, I'm not a ginger. I'm bald, number one, but that ain't red hair, boys. That ain't red hair. Okay. I do have red in my beard, but it's mostly gray at this point. So, yeah, I don't know why people that ain't red. I mean, I'm bald as hell, but that ain't red. There you go. G. Walker's in the house. Amen. Trucks and dogs don't mix. Okay, yeah. Promise Smash, I agree about the dogs. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like being in a truck is that great of a thing to begin with. So I wouldn't subject my dog to it. I love my dog too much. You know what I mean? He's such a good boy. Such a good boy. Got a great dog. Really do. The last one, psychopath. This one, good dog. Good dog. I love the psychopath, but woo, he was bipolar, son. He'd be happy, then he'd be mad, then he'd be sad, then he'd be happy, and yeah. I think it was the food. You know, we got this new dog, and we upgraded food a little bit, you know, over the pedigree, you know, the standard dog foods. The last dog ate pedigree pretty much his whole life. And this new one eats, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. I'm sure it's got stuff in there a dog shouldn't eat. But it's like mostly meat. Like the main ingredient is meat. Old School New School says, I would not have a truck left if my daughter's dog was in the truck. My last dog shedded so much hair, and it was crazy. He was a big dog too, weighed like 80 pounds, and just shed hair. I mean, like my baby mama was vacuuming the house every day. I mean, that dog, we got him some like probiotic stuff, and it helped. It stopped a lot of that shedding. But yeah. Kim Jong-poon's in the house. What's up, Kim Jong-poon? Says, asset or owner-operator? Woo! I am an owner and an operator of a semi-truck. It's really all I aspire to be in a trucking. I don't want to own more trucks. I don't want to own trailers. I don't want to have drivers. I don't want none of that mess. I'm just me, and I'm just content with one truck and one ass, and I pair them up and make money. Peter Wenzel's in the house, waving a hand from Texas. What up, bro? Thanks for coming in. West Texas Trucking's in the house. Man, I've got a Freightliner Cascadia for 8 months. Never know the steering wheel would do all that to. I saw your YouTube video. Thanks for that. No problem. No problem. Glad I could help. That's what the channel's all about. We're trying to help truckers out. Trying to help you make more money. Trying to help you connect with more truckers, you know. That's what it's all about over here. BTC Truckers in the house. You could find a good deal for a CB off Marketplace, I bet. Oh, God. Oh, God, I hate Marketplace. Here's what'll happen, okay? Some guy will say, I got a Striker 850 or whatever Adam Bennett's got. He'll say it's really nice, and I'll show up, and it'll be a 15-year-old busted ass Cobra 19. Yeah, I can't do Marketplace, man. Everybody lies about shit on there. I emailed a guy about some drive tires for the truck. And I swear to God, I went back and forth 20 times with this guy. This guy's like, well, do you got the money? I wouldn't be messing you if I ain't got the money. Do you got the tires? You know? Or is this a rape scenario? Am I going to show up and there be rape? You know? I'll check Marketplace, though. I'll check it. Just because of you, BTC Trucker, I'll check it. Joey says, union means Democrats, so I'm out. No. Not this union. Not this union. This union is about me embezzling your money, okay? Night Ranger. I'm talking about FedEx. I was a subcontractor, helped them open up terminals in Phoenix, Arizona. I live at the terminal. They had showers, all the ice water free to stores, and you're on the honor system. There you go. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. G Walker, thanks for coming in. Gary Bates says, going to a car auction. Wow, there you go. Going to a car auction. Chief Ray Holler, wasn't you just on vacation? No. My last vacation was last August. I think it was August. I like to go on vacation about every 6 months, 4 to 6 months. So, you know, as a truck driver, I work hard. I want my time off. You know, I want to go have some fun, do some fun things, that type of thing. Gary Bates, you need a car? No, I got a Toyota. Hell, if you got a Toyota, you got a car for life, baby. Ashley says, I see you, Cancun next week. Yes, I'd love to go to Cancun. I'll keister a couple kilos coming back. Boom. DIY Semi's in the house. I'll be the union treasurer. Oh, DIY, you're too honest for this operation. I need some real scoundrels on the team. We're going to buy a speedboat. Kim Jung Poon says, what brokers do you never haul for? Ain't no broker I won't haul for. Maybe like the sketchy, you know, fly-by-night operation. I'll do that. But as far as like TQL, you damn right I'll haul TQL. Coyote, you damn right I'll haul Coyote. I haul all of them. You know, why would I limit my money? Why would I limit my money? Kim Jong Poon, turn us around. Come on. Come on. Arios himself's in the house. What's up? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hang on. Hang on. I skipped to another live show. Now I lost my place. Damn it. Damn it, boy. BTC Trigger says, all investments are dog crap since King Bitcoin has been invented. Look at its return since it's been invented. Unmatched. Oh, I love some Bitcoin. I love some Bitcoin. If you want to pay your union dues in Bitcoin, go right ahead. If you want to cash out me some Bitcoin, if you say, let me prove to Cash how good of an investment Bitcoin is. I mean, honest to God, I'd change the name of this channel to the Bitcoin Trucker if I thought it would make me more Bitcoin. Bitcoin is king, baby. Trucker McCliff's in the house, found. If you want to send me some Bitcoin, go right ahead. Cash App's down there in the links. I mean, I'm not soliciting, but do it already. I'm not soliciting. I'm damn near demanding it. Plenty Hennies in the house. You ever made any NYC runs, baby? Not like Manhattan, nothing like that. Let's see. I've been to Long Island. I've been to the Bronx. I want to say I've been to the Bronx, Brooklyn. I think I went to Brooklyn way back in the day, but I've never been to Manhattan, and I've never been to Queens. I don't think. I might have drove through there, but I've never actually like been there. Gerald Taylor's in the house. What's up? Ivan Cook says, a date in Iowa sounds fun. I'm telling you right now, them damn corn-fed Midwestern girls, we talking about it. Come on. Where's my come and go hat? Let me get my come and go hat out. Since from houses, I've been turning down sponsors. Ain't no cheap ho. Oh, I love sponsors. I take that damn money. Give me that money. Give me that money. The key to sponsors is you got to be honest. If they send you a product and it sucks, you got to send it back to them. That's the key to it. Because I'm not going to make a video where I say something's good when it's not, because then you lose all credibility. All it takes is one crappy sponsorship. You lose it all. So, you know, I make it very clear to these people, I'm going to make an honest review. If your product sucks, I'm going to say it sucks. And if you don't want me to do that, I'll just send the product back to you. You know, I make those deals. Lunchbox in the house. How do you decide how much to put in a maintenance fund? I don't really have any set amount. You know, it's like, if something happens and I'm down, I like to build it back up quick, you know, 500 a week sometimes. But if things are kind of steady and, you know, the account gets up, you know, like above $5,000, I'll slow it down a little bit, you know, maybe like $250 a week. But the problem is everything's so damn expensive these days. I mean, an oil change is $600 for this truck. It's expensive, you know. You know, that full synthetic delo don't come cheap, baby. So I don't know. You know, I get an oil change about every 6 to 7 weeks, probably more like 7 to 8 weeks. So, you know, every 2 months I'm throwing down $600 just on an oil change. Then you got your, you know, your routine maintenance, and you got your breakdowns. I don't know. Put back as much as you can. I always tell people the perfect amount to have in a maintenance account is enough money to buy another truck. To me, that's the perfect amount. Enough to buy another truck. I mean, you know, maybe if you don't keep it in a maintenance account, put it in like a 6-month CD or something, you know, so you're at least gaining some interest on that money. And, you know, you can take it out if you need it. You know, you can get to it within a week or so. But, you know, I mean, if you throw a rod through the side of an engine block, you know, chances are you're not rebuilding that truck or that engine. You know, like on a modern truck, if it's got 800,000 miles on it, you throw a rod, you need another truck, in my opinion. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I try to have enough that way I could get into another truck. That's kind of my perfect amount, you know, enough to get another truck. I don't know. There is no real, like, you know, minimum like $5,000 in the maintenance account, but that's kind of like my minimum. Like, and of course, I'm in business, so you know, I'm going to stay in business. If I got to go pull, you know, if I got to go sell stocks, you know, in my personal account and put that back in the business, I mean, you know, it's what I got to do. John, they suck. I park on the other side of the highway on a secret private street. Be quiet. It's a secret. Okay. D'Angelo says, oh, we just need more unity and we be all right. I don't disagree with that. Craig McLeod says, where's your sidekick? Woo, sidekick. Shannon Thomas Trucking made it in. Woo, got a new avatar. What's that about? Shannon Thomas Trucking, good afternoon. Thanks for coming in, Shannon. Much appreciate you. Big Rigger 61's in the house. Creeping on 295 Hotlanta, baby. I was down there yesterday with both feet. Says, hey, I hope all is well. Ashley says, do you hear about the new broker for Walmart? Yeah, Walmart's getting into brokering freight. I'm surprised Walmart hasn't already been brokering freight. I mean, Walmart's got like 11,000 truck drivers. Yeah, think of that. Walmart's, if Walmart transportation was compared to like a common carrier, they would probably be in the top 10 of trucking companies. So the fact that Walmart's got it starting a broker, they're going to use it to move their freight like Amazon does. It's going to be used to keep the prices down. And it's probably not a good thing for trucking, in my opinion. It's probably going to be all automated, click and go, like JB Hunt, Schneider, Amazon. They're gonna know where you're at, and they're gonna use all that technology to beat the rates down. That's probably what it's gonna be. The Solomon Project, and my dog used to lick the mayonnaise off the burger meat. Damn it, James. A little embezzlement or like a lot? Depends on what speedboats are going for. That's what we're going to start off with. I'm going to embezzle just enough to get a speedboat. That's all I need. Of course, now that I think about it, if I get a speedboat, I'm going to need all the gear that goes with a speedboat. I'd say a lot. Pop Tart Gone Trucking's in the house. What's up? Ivan says, TQL, some cheap bastards. Sometimes TQL's got that load I need, though. Sometimes I need that load. Many Jim's in the house. I once loved a woman who wasn't clean. God dang it, boys. Dang it, boys. Pop Turn Girl Trigger says, long-term contracts. Long-term contracts. Anybody? Red Ladies in the house. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Pop Tart says, hey, Cashy Cash. Dan's Diesel made it in. I'm a cheap hoe, and I like it that way. Me too. Me too. Minnie Jim says, I get free mustache rides. Just putting it out there. Ooh. I'm going to say of the 64 people in here, about 55 of that's probably dudes. So, you know, you're not in the best demographic, but it's not all dudes. So, and hey, maybe that's your, you know, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? James says, Queens is easy. I did Manhattan East Village back in the day. That does not sound fun to me. I don't know why that just don't sound fun. Matthew Scott says, 2 Peter 1:20, knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation. I don't know. The Bible is pretty much all interpretation, in my opinion. So I don't know. You know, the only book that's more debatable than the Bible is the FMCSA Green Book, I would think. Miguel says, are you driving drunk, sir? Yes. I'm driving right now. If you guys didn't know, going down the road, talking on, you know, looking at my phone, driving the truck, you know, bouncing down the road. Never look at the road. The road's ancillary. I'll look at that later. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. 562 Trucker says, now accepting slightly used baby mamas. Come on now. Oh, wait. Have you ever heard of Tinder? Check out Tinder. Yeah. It's like trying to find something that's not broken at the Goodwill. Somebody told me the other day. Tinder is like trying to find something that's not broken at the thrift store. I said, damn. I like a hunt. Chief Heller, are you going to the Union Pension Fund to build a city in the desert? Ooh, if we had enough money, I would. Yes, sir. I built us a parking lot out there. The Solomon Project says, all 5 boroughs of New York for 18 years. Damn it. James in the house says, it wasn't damn double parkers kept me from making my turns, so I had to double back. A taxi tried doing the same thing as I was making turn, and I drive him up on the curb. Damn it. See, that does not sound fun. That does not sound fun to me. But I'm about to tear out of here. Anybody got anything else? If anybody wants to send me that Bitcoin. Maximilian says, can I ask you a question? It's got to be fast, though, because I'm about to turn this off here in about a minute. So, you know, if you want to hit it up, go right ahead. Go right ahead if you've enjoyed the midday question. Come on. If not, we are out of here. Up, and away. Be sure to hit that like button on the way out. 55 people in here, 45 likes. Come on now. And come on now. Ooh, watch these people drive the bus. This is all YouTube thinks I want to watch, apparently. This is European Truck Simulator. Are you guys aware of this? European Truck Simulator. Every time I flip on YouTube, that's what they think I want to watch. James says, fun time, Cash. Catch you on the flip. Thank you very much for coming in. Dusty, Georgia. Yeah. What was my new country name? Oh, Johnny Paycheck Advance. That's my new. Chief Holler says, ooh, fried chicken farts. Yeah. Can you name an airplane for an edit? I have no idea what that means. Later, Gator. Deuces, behotches.